should be a place of thanksgiving. Look at verse number 2 in 1 Thessalonians chapter 1. The Bible said, the Apostle Paul is writing here, he said, we give thanks to God always for you all, making mention of you in our prayers. The church is a place we should come and lift up holy hands and thank God for saving us and thank God for what He's done in our life and thank God for what He's doing in our life. You say, preacher, my life is rough right now. My life is tough right now. Everything don't seem to be going my way, but you can still count it all joy, baby. The Apostle Paul said, count it all joy, and we can give thanks in our times of sorrow. The church ought to be a place, the church tonight ought not to be a place of doom and gloom, but the church ought to be a light on the side of the street that cannot be hid. And once you get inside the four walls of this church or any church, you ought to be able to give thanks to God for what He's done in your life. So many times we come and we come to church and we ask God for this and we ask God for that. But when was the last time we didn't ask Him for nothing and just started thanking Him for what He's already done? The church should be a place of thanksgiving. The church should be a place where we labor, where we love, where we look to please God. You listen, where we love. The Bible says, you know, you pass from death to life when you love the brethren. There are people that sit inside the four walls of a church Sunday after Sunday, week after week, and can't even love the person that they sit beside.
That's right. That's
you
right.
listen to me tonight. There's a problem somewhere.
Yep.
The Bible says you've known you pass from death to life when you love the brethren.
Yes.
And if you can't, and how can you say you love God whom you've not seen and hate your own brother?
That's right.
I've got a problem with folks that say I love God. I'll do anything for God. I'll labor for God. I'll toil for God. I'll love Him when the sun shines. I'll love Him in dark days. And you say you hate your neighbor. You can't send the folks you go to church with. There's a problem with that.
Yep.
Long you pass from death to life when you love the brethren. The church should be a place where we labor, where we love, where we look to please God. We got so many churches, so many people sitting inside four walls of churches that are men pleasers. I'm not here to please you. You ain't here to please me. You're here to please God. But when we come to the house of God and we begin to want to please me and want to please I, you done pleased the wrong one, baby. It's all about Him. We come to church, we stick our chest out, our hips up, and we think we're somebody. You ain't a nobody without Him. Let me say tonight, it's all about Him. It ain't about you. I don't care who you are tonight, what position you hold, who you think you are. You ain't a nobody but without Him. It's all about Him tonight. It's all about Him. And when you walk in the corridors of any church and you bypass Jesus and you walk in by yourself, you ain't got nothing. Right. We walk inside churches so many times, we throw Jesus on the step, say, I'll pick you up when I leave. You might as well be at home in the bed, baby. You better take Him in with you when you go. But the church is a place to labor, to love, and to look to please God. I'm your pastor tonight. You would obey me, but you would obey God first of all. You're here to please God. It's not about you.
That's right.
It's not about me tonight. Right. We got too many pastors that try to please their people.
Right.
Well, if I don't please my people, they're going to vote me out. Vote me out then. There's another church.
Right.
I'm not here to please you. I'm here to please the Lord. What's one man's trash is another man's treasure, baby.
Come on.
I'm not here to please you. You're not here to. It's all about Him. Church should be a place where we love, labor, and look to please God.